Amidst the legal drama, rappers like Xzibit and 50 Cent are claiming to have even crazier footage that could get him in trouble. Rumor has it, 50 Cent is not keeping these videos to himself, and there's an extra twist. Diddy might make an appearance at the party despite his past troubles. Looks like the party bug can't leave him alone.
Have you been to these parties personally? Have you seen them?
You can't get.
That's a Doggy Diamonds question. Shout out Doggy Diamonds.
You can't make it to the real party.
Let's talk about the drama surrounding Clive Davis's parties that 50 Cent is stirring up. He's a big shot in the industry, but with fame comes scandals and gossip. And now, 50 can't resist teasing Diddy for skipping the 2024 Grammy Awards despite being nominated. Rumors suggest that Clive may be distancing himself from Diddy due to personal issues, but representatives deny this claim. Sources say Diddy and Clive have been more than just colleagues for 5 years, with Clive discovering Diddy's talent and connection with audiences. During that time frame, Diddy was working under Andre Harrell at Uptown Records. However, encountering Clive Davis marked a turning point in his career, as his impactful words left a lasting impression on the music mogul, a moment that Clive himself vividly recalls. When I met with Puffy, he articulated that hip-hop should be part of the top 40 mainstream, and that the business would change in the future, he continues. And I said, what have you got to illustrate that point? And he played me Craig Mack's Flava in Your Ear, and he played me the then unknown artist that he felt and believed so strongly. He played me 4 or 5 cuts from Notorious B.I.G. Diddy's words held such compelling force that they persuaded Clive, who quickly conveyed his approval, acknowledging that Diddy had effectively communicated his vision. Evident from their actions and numerous reports, the gender orientation of both figures were quite questionable, and ultimately sparked the rumor that Clive has been controlling and manipulating Diddy.
So you decided to get on your knees and beg the demon for some bread, and all he gave you was crumbs. That's all he ever really gives anybody. Whatever millions Puff has put into somebody's pocket, he's making triple that.
Clive Davis is both revered and controversial in the music industry. Some view him as a legendary producer and influential figure, while others see him as a manipulative gay gatekeeper. The enigmatic Diddy is also subject to speculation, with rumors of a romantic relationship between him and Clive. Renowned social media influencer Josh Ostrovsky has even shared a disturbing encounter involving Diddy and his associates at one of his parties.
You know, a lot of people felt one way and a lot of people felt the other way. I sort of got kind of placed into the middle. It was like the face of the issue, and I was like, you know, the internet is for yelling and screaming.
Josh was suspicious of the party filled with beautiful women and strange behavior. After discovering there were no bathrooms and men lying together, he shared his anxiety about Diddy's parties leaving a lasting impact on attendees. Xzibit also revealed his harrowing encounter with Diddy when he was taken to a seemingly ordinary club that turned out to be a gay bar, catching them off guard. He was shocked by the sight of men kissing and dancing, naked, in the club. Later, Xzibit mentioned Diddy asking about the girls at the party before showing them the more explicit side of his events, including mentioning Superhead.
So Puffy tells you that
she will videotape you with fingers in the booty. And I was like, what the f does that mean?
Yeah, what does that mean?
So then I go back in the house and I ask her, what are you talking about?
Diddy is known for portraying superiority over younger rappers, and Xzibit claimed he may have had a previous incident with Superhead. Recently, Cassie's legal case has revealed disturbing accusations against Diddy. The lawsuit states that he directed her to engage in sexual acts with multiple men while he watched and recorded. He allegedly brought men to his home in Los Angeles to participate as well. Mr. Combs directed Ms. Ventura to perform S acts with this man, while Mr. Combs watched them, the lawsuit states. He while he directed Ms. Ventura and the man to do specific S acts. The entire encounter lasted multiple days. In her allegations, Cassie claimed that Diddy physically assaulted her while intoxicated in 2016. She detailed attempting to leave the hotel room, but was stopped by Diddy's screaming tirade and aggressive behavior, including throwing glass vases at her. Despite managing to return to her apartment, fear of escalating anger prompted her to return to the hotel. The lawsuit also alleges that Diddy paid $50,000 for security footage of the incident and frequently organized similar sexual encounters with hired male workers.
Oh, she didn't want it, but Cassie, who searched for the big black, and she was searching for the big black.
Cassie claimed that these freak-offs often took place in hotel suites, including the Trump International Hotel in Columbus Circle, L'Hermitage Beverly Hills, the London Hotel in Los Angeles, and intercontinental hotels across the country. Allegedly, Diddy's assistants would assist in setting up the freak-offs by providing baby oil and lubricant. The lawsuit states, Mr. Combs always supplied Ms. Ventura and the S-worker with copious amounts of D before and during the FOs. Ms. Ventura was given ecstasy ecstasy, C, GHB, ketamine, M, and A in excessive amounts during FOs, which allowed her to disassociate during these horrific encounters. It became commonplace to get IV fluids in the days after an FO to recover from the excessive substances pushed upon her. She claimed Diddy would ask her to pour excessive amounts of oil over herself before he instructed her and the S-workers what to do. Mr. Combs would say things like, "Grab that big black D and ask her how does it feel," as he directed her to perform for him, the lawsuit states. Diddy allegedly used his phone, laptop, and tablet to film the freak-offs, treating it like a personal art project and adjusting the lighting. Cassie stated that she deleted photographs and videos of the S-acts if they were taken on her phone, but she claimed Diddy told her he kept many. The lawsuit further claims that he R-her in September 2018, alleging that he forced his way into her apartment after dinner in Malibu, California. He allegedly tried to kiss her before forcibly removing her clothes and unbuckling his belt. He proceeded to R Ms. Ventura while she repeatedly said no and tried to push him away, the lawsuit claims. Following this alleged incident, Cassie said she took steps to completely separate herself from her longtime R. She eventually left the home he paid for and returned the car he purchased for her. But Cassie said she suffers from immense emotional distress from the immense trauma endured over a decade with Mr. Combs. Cassie said that although she has fully escaped Diddy, the harm that the assaults and SA he caused her to experience for nearly a decade will forever haunt her. The lawsuit claimed she has required intensive medical and psychological care to recover from trauma she lived through. Diddy faces controversy for his association with Pastor T.D. Jakes and accusations from 4 different women, including one alleging involvement in a gang assault when she was 17. A TikTok video claims that Diddy's ex-girlfriend Cassie may have provided evidence to the FBI, implicating him and other prominent figures. The allegations are unverified, but sparked widespread reactions on social media, highlighting the power of misinformation. Known as one of America's leading pastors, T.D. Jakes has been recognized by Time magazine and the New York Times for his influence and dynamic preaching style. His close friendship with Diddy has faced scrutiny in light of the lawsuits against the hip-hop mogul. Despite this, Diddy has not publicly addressed the allegations.